everyone, welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette and this is going to be a reading for, well, single, or situationship, as they call it. The ex could be coming back in because of the readings that we've been seeing. They've been coming up with the reconciliation in mind. So I thought we'd just take a look to see what's going on for her, the divine feminine, and then also the divine masculine. It's same-sex couples, it doesn't matter. It's just whoever takes the feminine role in the relationship and whoever takes the masculine role in the relationship. I just wanted to see what was going on for her. Spirit was saying when I was doing setting the table and doing the cards, they were showing me like crumbs, breadcrumbs sort of thing, and then towards this couple saying that don't accept the crumbs, don't accept second best, either deal with it if you are in a situationship or you're in a relationship, either deal with it so that the vibrations can, rise higher, or, in some cases, it might be, that you need to leave that relationship. But at the end of the day, you trust your own intuition. These readings are to trigger your own intuition, your own knowingness, and, you follow that. But let's have a look, see what... I think they also said something like... I should have wrote it down, I can't remember what the saying was. It was something like... You only allow people to treat you the way you do, or something. You're the only one that allows people to treat you the way you do. So that might be a message also. And they were saying, to not be so much on the 3D level. And they were saying, take away all that glitters. In other words, the materialistic side of it. And then just see the person and decide from that if, the person is right for you. And I suppose if that can go for if you're starting to date, if you're starting to get out there and date, that would be the same as well. And, I don't know whether I read it or somebody said it to me. They were saying, well, you should be able to live in a tent with somebody and not have anything and still live in a tent with them and be happy with them. In other words, no money, no nothing. Then you know that that person is right for you. So I thought that was good. I thought that was great that came through, what came through. So let's take a look at her and let's see what's going on for her. I think on one of my videos, I think it was the Scorpio one, I think I must have moved the camera, so I don't think you got to see everything, but I think you did see the cards. So I thought I checked it, but never mind. And thank you to those who do share and comment and like. Oh, look at that. So the first card out is the Sun card. So this represents, the situation or how she's feeling. So this will be a timeless reading. So whenever you watch it, really, because it's for the collective. But yeah, this is about being optimistic. So the energies will go either way. Either she is feeling optimistic about life, about herself and feeling good, or she needs to be feeling that way. So, but yeah, this is very positive. It's saying, the sun is shining on the situation, but we'll see what else comes out for her. So some very good news coming her way. So coming your way, whoever the divine feminine is. But yeah, some good news is coming. Maybe some news. So if you've been single for a long time, and has been waiting, I don't know, for something that's important to you, You know, that can be anything from a new job, a contract of some kind, an invitation. You know, this is emails, text messages, but it's a blessing. And it being purple goes with her, so it's emphasizing, oh, and we've got the heart. So there's some really good news for the divine feminine regarding love. You know, and I see this as romance and something that she's been waiting for. If you've been single for a long time, this good news is going to make you feel this way, you know, because it's so positive. The energy is so uplifting, is what they're saying. Or definitely this top, and that's definitely regarding love. You can see, hopefully you can see, all three are purple. The purple is standing out to me, and that's saying it's spiritual. It's because they're saying you deserve the best. You deserve somebody that is on the same page as you. Because they were saying at the beginning, don't accept crumbs. You know, she deserves the best. She deserves somebody that's on the same page as her, that wants the same things that she does. So whether you're young and wanting to meet somebody who you can have a family with, or whether you're more mature and older, you know, and maybe you've had your children with other people, a partner, husband, whatever, you know, it's your time as well. All of the feminine that have been doing the hard work on themselves, that have taken time out, they've honoured their single cycles, you know, Spirit's saying it's your turn, it's your time. Oh, we do get the fox come out. So this is all about, because it's a fox, it can be trickery, it can be cunning, but it could be that she needs to be cunning, you know, and that can be not to reveal her plans to maybe certain people. Maybe it's a wise decision, but it's okay because we've got the sun there, but maybe it's a wise decision to keep this new love when it comes in, because sometimes when new love comes in, you know, you have to nurture it and protect it and let that energy come in. And oh my goodness, we've got the bear as well, another purple card. So yeah, this is something really strong, solid, very protective. Whoever this person, whether masculine, feminine, coming in, they're very protective over you, over the relationship. And it's a strong partnership, a very strong partnership. Oh gosh, yeah, with another purple card. So yeah, it feels like, you know, we're moving from that 3D materialistic, heavy energy of relationships that can be very, you know, survival and materialistic, and not really nourishing our needs, emotional needs, spiritual needs, mental needs, all of them really, physical, all of them. But yeah, definitely, because that's purple again, a lot of purple. Just purple again. So we've got the mountain. So this is definitely, I see this as spiritual because of a mountain, and its peak is heading towards the sky. It's pointing towards the sky, but also it's about the subconscious and healing the subconscious. So, and it can be, you know, water because it's near water, or literally in the mountains. But yeah, this relationship seems to be very, very strong. But we'll get some more clarifying cards out on the Fox to see what's going on there. But yeah, like I was saying, rock solid, rock solid. And then you get the Clover, which is you know, all about good luck. It's the Midas touch. It's like you put away any worries or concerns that you have about love, because, you know, your path is in the hands of the gods. And it feels like the rewards are coming. The rewards are coming, especially for those that have been single for a long time, you know, not really connected with somebody. Or has been, you know, in a back and forth relationship and it still didn't work out. They're saying, you know, that's all going to change. Such positive cards. So even though we've got the Fox here, it's still positive all the way around it. So it could be for some, look to a woman that may be that way, or the feminine needs to watch that she's not that way, because that can come up like the Seven of Swords. But yeah, so, and this can be good luck abroad. So, you know, this could be showing a foreign person. So she could be a foreign person, you could be a foreign person, but in a country, or it could be that you know, she is in a foreign country. She's away in a foreign country. But yeah, there seems to be some really good news coming for her. So regarding love, because we've got the ring, and so that, you know, love and her and the ring. So this could be going down here. It could be you know, a commitment of some kind coming in, but definitely good news where love is concerned. And this is a strong, and maybe she's going to need to be bold and strong, especially if, you know, the subconscious stuff starts to come up, because sometimes it can, and it's like, oh, this is too good to be true, you know, and it can work on that subconscious level. And Spirit saying, no, let that go. But yeah, we do have the Ship come in at the bottom. So that's definitely movement of some kind, but also it can be trips abroad, trips on the water, by the water. I mean, that can even be down to, you know, sailing on the water. It doesn't have to be a massive trip, but what are they saying here? Definitely some good luck from abroad regarding a relationship, and it is a very of high vibrations, because there's so much purple in this reading. And so for some, it might mean that you need to travel somewhere. So if you do have that opportunity, it might mean that you need to travel somewhere to meet this person. Or if you're going through that and a trip comes up and it's important regarding a relationship, then, you know, then you'd need to see that as a positive thing, not a negative thing. But let's take a look, see what's going on for him. Divine Masculine. Oh, sorry. It looks a bit dark. I hope that's going okay. Let's have a look. What's going on for the Divine Masculine? There's something to do with children. So he could have children, whoever this person is, whether it's a situationship or somebody from your past, but it looks like something to do with children, or he's in the early stages of something new, but there seems to be arguments. So this can show up as somebody being childish in their, in their manner, because if he doesn't have children, then this can be somebody that's behaving in a childlike manner and causing arguments, or it could be that there's arguments around children. So if you've come out of a relationship and separated or going through a divorce, then that's could come up to show you that. Can we see all these cards? Let's move it over a bit. But yeah, this is for him, whether this is something to do with his deep past. So there's something going on with him. So whether this is somebody that's going to be coming into your life, it looks like things are going well for the feminine, but it looks like the masculine, divine masculine, is going through some hard times. There seems to be some sort of tension, arguments, trying to sort something out regarding children, and it's to do with his like deep past. So as in, it can be, that doesn't have to mean baby children. That can be children from the first marriage, second marriage, or whatever. So it's to do with that. So it'll be different for everybody. But yeah, there seems to be some sort of movement for him, or there will be in the future. And those two aren't together. Otherwise, that would be heading towards a pregnancy. But yeah, there's something to do with his security around this situation, to do with a child, and there being some tension and arguments, but it's something to do with security. But there's some movement there. He's going to be saying something about this, and maybe this is what he needs, because he seems to have got quite a bit of green in his. So it seems like the masculine is going through some heart chakra work. So he's working on his heart at the moment, whereas the feminine is very much, working with a crown chakra. Yeah, it seems like the masculine is, but this is either he's going to be sending out some news, because this is about a return to happiness. So maybe he was going through a hard time, especially with that being above him, and that could be, what's going on in his head. And wanting to come out of this and move forward with his life, because this is about a return to happiness, and that there's movement there regarding that. And that can also mean a trip of some kind. But we have the clover here, so there is good luck, there is happiness. For him also, it just seems that there seems to be an issue around children at this moment in time that needs to be worked through. But where he's moving to, or moving forward to, is the same as the divine feminine, because they both have the clover card for their outcome. It's just that this is like the deep past. This is like, can be past life stuff that he's having to clear, and maybe a pattern, working through that. And it's something to do around children and stability and security, and maybe some past life lessons that he's brought in this lifetime as a lesson. but either for the divine feminine or masculine, the message was clear at the beginning. Don't accept anything less than, don't accept second best. You deserve the best. And the mirroring card is the outcome card and the good luck card. And that's like saying, even though he's going through what he's going through, he is going to get there. He's going to get there. It feels like the divine feminine is already there, but the divine masculine, he's going to get there. And, they will mirror that. Let's see what's going on underneath. But there's an invitation of some sort, an event of some sort. So it could be connected to that. But you won't know that if you're single and this person hasn't come in yet. Oh, there you go. So there she's showing up in his reading. So there was something I was saying about if she has to take a trip, but that could be a work trip of some kind. But he's definitely working on his heart chakra, and she's working on, the crown chakra is very much, but so positive. But let's get some cards, clarifying cards on this fox, just to see what's that's being said. See if it comes up negative or positive. Some clarifying cards, please, for the divine feminine and the fox. So Lovers in reverse. Mind you, I don't know how I put them, but yeah, it's the Lovers card in reverse. So there are problems in a relationship. So this could be, if this is somebody that you're going to be meeting in the future, this could be something that they're going through so that they can move forward into a place of happiness, a return to happiness for themselves, because, there's obviously been problems there for the divine masculine. And it's, because that's saying, well, it's on her, isn't it? Because it's to do with the fox. So, that fox is saying that there's been problems in relationships, and maybe that's because it also can be in the past. So it's like saying she's turned, because her back is sort of like turned her back to that. But it's been around her independence, and maybe they didn't like that. So she's single. She went into singleness to find herself, really. And she has, the divine feminine has, especially those that are single. And, she's moving towards completing a cycle. And it could be to do with Saturn, because this covers Saturn. This is the universe card. So, and it was those heavy Capricorn energies to do with Saturn, and now it's going into Aquarius. So, but she's completed something, and it looks like for the divine feminine at this moment in time, anyway, she's moving forward confidently, feeling optimistic, and some good news is on the way for her regarding love. And let's take a look at him and the whip, see if we get some clarity on that. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever this situation is for him, like I said, it'll either be something that needs to, I think I said at the beginning, something that needs to come to an end. So if something has happened, there has been some arguments for him, and like I said, he's working on the heart chakra, it's going to be okay. You know, she's got the Sun card here, and so this isn't going to be such a bad situation, especially with the Sun card on here. You know, because that brings clarity. I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's about past hurts, disappointments, something that hurt him. It feels like the Divine Feminine has worked on herself regarding her heart. She's come more from a spiritual level, but the masculine has been more on the 3D level. But waking up, becoming aware of that, except for those that obviously who already are, especially if it's same-sex couple, and then the other one is waking up, starting to wake up and see things differently, become more conscious of what's there going on for them. But yeah, so because we've got the 5 cups here, there's been disappointment, but it's going to be okay. Definitely going to be okay. So there was a need to go through that because with this, you know, there is the bridge, and there is a relationship for him, and for some, you know, it might be totally somebody new, somebody you haven't had a relationship with, but you might have, your paths might have crossed, and maybe even, you know, years ago, but it just wasn't the right time then. But we'll see what the Romance Angels wants to say. But yeah, this is like a wish fulfilled, something that he's, you know, wanting to experience for himself. And he does have the flowers here, which represents, you know, happiness basically. So, but there's something that he needed to go through, and maybe it was to do with children. If not, it was it could have been just his behavior maybe. But yeah, there's definitely something that he was meant to go through because he needed the experience. Let's see what the Angel Tarot would like to say regarding the feminine. Oh, suddenly gone all dark in here. I am so sorry if you can't see. The sun was out and now it's gone darker. Oh, we've got the Empress on here, so that is lovely. That definitely her stepping into her power. Let's see if I can turn the light on from here. Oh, there we go. The sun was there and now it's gone. So definitely, there we go, the Empress card, the feminine stepping into her power, the Angel of Abundance, and it really does feel that for the Divine Feminine. So, you know, that is what's coming towards her if it's not there already. So, you know, she's worked hard on herself, and abundance in all different shapes and form. You know, she's like a goddess. She's higher than the Queen. And, you know, with this, she's heavily pregnant, but that can be with abundance. And, you know, unless that's what, if you're young and that's what you want. But, you know, she's in a good place. Let's have a look, see what these cards say, which is the Vice Versa Tarot. Oh, that sun was so bright and now it's gone. I'm sorry if it was a bit dark before, you couldn't see. Oh, maybe that's, I've just put the light on. Shine the light on to me. Do, 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 do. Right, so it's the Chariot, and it is the right way for her. So yeah, this is like definitely, because with the Empress, it can be a business as well, working from home, and the Chariot is about ambition and self-drive and discipline and willpower, and, knowing which direction to take, really. But there was something about a trip because of the boat, so it could be because of the chariot, that can be, or it can be literally to do with a vehicle. But yeah, that can be going on a journey. It's also Cancer. And 7 is, which is about the home, but Cancer, the chariot is about, 7 is about being on the right path. And it is this way. But if you look at it this way, it's a different story. But she's heading this way. She's heading towards her goal. She's heading towards, somebody that's going to be right for her. This way it would be, seeing it from a different angle, because we've got the cup there. So definitely to do with love and romance, and she has that in her cards. But let's have a look, see what the masculine has for his. Seven of Wands, challenges. Well, there you go. So I think Spirit's just confirming that the path for the feminine, divine feminine, is going to be made a lot easier, even though their outcome is the same. Their journeys are different. So, their experiences are different, but the outcome is the same. They both get to the same place. So whether that's if you're in a relationship, then it's the masculine that's going through that more challenging time, and it feels like the feminine has gone through that, and now she's coming into a more abundant time. But yeah, the 7 of Wands is challenges in this particular card, and that's definitely what he's been going through, but he is going to get there. So let's have a look, see what this card wants to say. So he is the one having to. So if you are still single and wondering where the partner is that you're wanting, then that's why, because this is what he's going through. But we do have the Strength card for him, so he does have the strength. He has the strength to get through this, whatever this is for him. He has the strength to deal with it and change things and turn things around for him. So, this is all about gentle strength, inner strength, but he has the strength to go through these challenges, because the opposite is, facing the devil, and she has the power to turn that around, but it's him. He's the one. And it was this way. So he can do that. He's got everything. He's got the inner strength he needs to turn the situation around, whatever that is for him. So let's have a look at the romance angels for the divine feminine. Oh, there we go. This card keeps coming up, because I was going to do a singles reading, just singles, but because this card keeps coming up in all of my readings, someone from your past is returning to your life. So for her, this is on hers. There is some unfinished business from somebody that there's been some codependency with, because there's been some sort of, it says here, addictions are affecting your romantic life. And maybe that's the bit where, with the fox, but yeah, something with somebody where there's been codependency. But there's also, it's definitely around trust issues. So, because if you're in a relationship and you don't trust them, then your inner child is going to flip, going to do somersaults. You're going to feel unnervy. You know, you're going to be controlling, as in want to know where they are, what they're doing, checking their phone, all that sort of thing, all that sort of shadow stuff. So, yeah, but it seems like there's some unfinished business for her, and it's around trust. So it's either that was the problem in the relationship, and, you know, you just won't feel settled if that was the case, or for some, it will be the situation is calling for you to have faith. So it'd be different for different people depending on who's watching it and your situation. But like I said, at the end of the day, you've got to trust yourself and your own intuition. So, but let's put these back in and see if they do come out for the Divine Masculine. Just in case. Yeah, it's come out for him as well. So you'll know what this situation is to do with. Yeah, because it's saying the same, but they're saying for him, there's still passion there. You know, regarding the relationship, and something needs to be worked through, and something needs to be, maybe it's the Divine Feminine that turned her back, and you know, maybe her needs weren't being met, and that's why Spirit said don't accept crumbs. You know, so maybe it's either you have to deal with she has to deal with the codependency, and maybe that was on his part, because of that's why those cards were like that, because maybe she wanted to be independent, and especially the older, like say something like for me, because I'm older, so and it used to be different when we got married, and the man would do, you know, be the breadwinner and the woman stay at home, that sort of thing, and that's all changed now, and especially so if she wanted, that would have caused problem in the relationship. So, you know, and maybe that caused a problem. But yeah, there seems to be some passion regarding him, and it's saying for him, let his friends help, ask for, accept support from others. So that could be anything. Either he needs to reach out, and because like I said, that could be a childish behaviour. Either he needs to reach out and to get some help because of the challenges that he's facing, and it's definitely his heart chakra that he's having to work through. But yeah, it seems he wants the reconciliation, and the same card came up. So whatever, I can't remember which ones they were, I'm afraid, but whichever those ones are, was it? I can't remember which one it was, the full moon or the Aries new moon. Those ones that the reconciliation comes back up, then maybe check them out, because I think it's all intermingled. So it looks like something needs to happen, but I wonder what the romance angels would say regarding so what about having one of these for the relationship itself rather than the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine? So regarding the relationship. Oh yeah, the Ace of Swords. So that's saying, you know, that's about victory. On this card, it's victory. Yeah, that's seeing seeing something from a different perspective, and so maybe he needs to see something from a different perspective. But he's going to get through this, because he has the strength to get through these challenges, whatever these challenges are being presented. So there is going to be victory for the relationship itself, and that can be either somebody you know, or whatever they're having to go through to be with you. So, but definitely there's victory for the relationship, they're saying. There we go. I do hope those messages help. Like I said, it will be a timeless reading, really, because it's for the collective. Whenever you know people watch it, then that will be the messages they need to hear at the time, maybe. So there we go. Do like, share and subscribe and comment, and I will see you back here. What will it be? I don't know. The new moon one, I expect, because the full moon one will be out tomorrow, I believe. I think the full moon was for the 11/12th, so I'll put that out tomorrow, and I'll be back for the weeklies, won't I? Yeah. Okay, lots of love. Namaste.